Financial education at Old Mutual, John Manyike, these latest figures are encouraging, but also could mean that consumers are borrowing money from other sources and not necessarily from banks.
We need to also remember that borrowers are also relying on friends and relatives, borrowing from stockfields, and that number will not be detected from these stats.
According to the Old Mutual Savings and Investment Monitor, which analyzes the savings and investment trends of consumers, more borrowers want to pay off their debt faster. Research from the National Credit Regulator also shows that as at the end of December in 2017, the number of consumers with impaired records decreased by 177,000 to 9.7 million.
The number of consumers who are saying they are more satisfied with their current financial position, and secondly, that they are more confident in their ability to manage their money. So those are positive trends. Again, if you look at the number of consumers with impaired credit records improving, if you look at the Credit Bureau monitor, the numbers are actually confirming each other, that there certainly seem to be an improvement to some degree.
While this may be so, consumers' disposable income is still under pressure. Goods and services have become a lot more expensive because of the value-added tax and other increases that kicked in at the beginning of this month. Manyike says because of this, consumers are becoming more prudent with their finances.
Consumers are starting to cut back on things they can do without. We're seeing people cutting back on holidays and travel, cell phone airtime. And this is what research is telling us. So as long as people realize the importance and the agency of trying to curb too much debt and starting to be responsible in their borrowing and not avoiding credit providers, and I think that we can expect more improvement.
Stats SA data also shows that the Gauteng province showed the highest number of issued summons and judgments, but in February, the Free State led other provinces with the most number of civil summonses for debt for every 1,000 working individuals. Manyike advises consumers to do their best to live within their means and get into the habit of saving towards a goal instead of applying for credit. Diabo Seto, SABC News, Johannesburg.